Hello everyone, this is Luciana with Uchis Design and our new animation stamps and die cuts. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to create your own animation envelope. We're going to start with the main die cut. With this die cut, you just need to run it once through your die cut machine and you have the unfolded envelope. Follow the scoring lines and with the help of a bone folder, mark all the creases of the folding parts of the envelope. Now choose the square or the circle die cut for the window that goes in the front of your envelope. Make sure that you center your die cut so when you fold your envelope, it doesn't show in the front of the window. Now use together the two square die cuts to make the frame for the front of the envelope. Use some tape to make sure that your die cutting is straight and then glue the frame in the front of your envelope. Now we're ready to put the grid in the back of the envelope. For me, it works best when you put the texture part of the grid facing down. So cut the grid to size and then glue it. Make sure that when you're gluing the grid, you glue it straight and the lines stay vertical. So here I grabbed the stamped image from another project just to double check that the grid was straight. Once we glue the grid, we're ready to close the envelope, so I just apply glue and close it. So once we finish the envelope, we're ready to start with our inner card with the tab. We're going to start by marking 4 3/4 inches by 3 inches tall. The envelope measures 3 inches by 4 inches. So what we're doing here is marking our rectangle, including the tab. And when you're placing your die cuts, make sure that you place it on the inside of your rectangle. Once you finish die cutting, make sure that you cut straight, following the lines that you already marked before. I also had to trim a little bit on the top as well. Once I connect both parts, I try my card with the envelope and it works perfectly, but you can go and retouch and cut a little bit more if you need to, just to make sure that it slides back and forth smoothly for the animation to work. Now I'm die cutting the pull tab with the same pattern paper that I used for the frame. Once we have it ready, we are ready to stamp our animation stamp. When you use your animation stamp, you gotta make sure that when you're stamping straight. The vertical lines of the stamp have to coordinate and match perfectly the vertical lines in the grid for the animation to work. So when I take my stamp out, I like to use the front of the acetate as a guide so I can place it on a flat surface and then pick it up straight with my block. By doing that, I make sure that every time that I stamp, I'm going to be stamping straight and the lines stay vertical and they will coordinate with my grid. You can also use a stamp positioner to make sure that your stamp is straight. That way you can stamp and try it with your grid. If you think that everything works perfectly, then you can go ahead and stamp again in your project. This is a very cute animation project. I just love how the squirrel moves her head side to side. To finish our animation envelope, we're using one of our embossing punches to finish and decorate it so it coordinates with our project. I love the detail that you get with these embossing punches. Now that you have your animation envelope ready, you can use it in your planners or in your scrapbook layouts and have a lot of fun watching your stamps come to life. I hope you like this project. Thank you so much for watching.